Today's thought is around the idea of asking the question of how might I be wrong about this, which you may know I'm partial to. And the thing that I'm wondering is how it would be for all of us as teachers if we take responsibility for everything that happens in the environment that we're in, the teaching environment during a class, let's say. So any feedback that I receive around how I'm teaching is for me to reflect on and to drive adjustments in what I'm doing if that's appropriate. And that feedback could be spoken by the person that I'm teaching, or it might be, for example, them failing to do the thing well that I'm asking them to do. So them failing to do that is not really their failing, or it's not their responsibility that they're failing. It's my responsibility that they're failing. So it becomes feedback for me to work with in order to try to do something better. It's as if the teaching that I've done or the coaching that I've done is offering a product, if you like, and I get feedback from the person I'm offering it to about whether it's a good product or not. If it's a good product, fantastic. They'll be at least moderately successful and we can move on from there. If it turns out that the product that I'm selling is not very good, and I should qualify that this analogy is taken straight from the words of Logan Gelbridge. If it turns out that the product is not very good and I get the resultant feedback, I need to modify the product if I'm going to offer it again, or maybe chuck that product out and come up with a new product to offer. Sorry, possibly the idea of selling products is slightly misleading now, but perhaps you get the picture. That, again, I'm proposing, and perhaps you already do this, and if you do already do this, then I tip my metaphorical hat to you, that we take absolute responsibility for what happens in the teaching space. So if the person we're teaching doesn't do what we're asking them to do, it's not because they're stupid or they're not listening or whatever other reason we might like to come up with that bolsters our own feelings of effectiveness. Rather, it's our responsibility, and it's for us to figure out what they need from us in order to make it work. I'll be fascinated to hear what you think about that.